Unfortunate day to be vlogging today because I just hit shoulders and I cannot hold this phone. But you've read the title. I am switching to Intel Arc forever. I'm gonna enable safe mode, display driver uninstaller, uninstall this GPU and sell it. And then I'll get an Arc A750. That's basically the gist of it. I wanted to share my journey of switching over to the Intel ecosystem. I know Battle Mage is around the corner, but Buyer's Remorse and I have a relationship like the fucking Doom guy and the Super Shotgun. It wasn't there at first in Doom 1, but then ever since Doom 2, i.e. the second PC happened, it's just been there. It's part of my identity now. So I put my GTX 1080 in my brother's system and I started using his 5600 XT, installed just the drivers. Apparently this card is locked for overclocking, which was something I didn't know because in 2019 or 2020 I had distanced myself from the computer community. Now I know about the VBIOS issue. What the fuck, AMD? Make a good card challenge. Okay, the 7900 GRE is pretty good for the price. Here's the card. Let's get it sold. So I'm here to buy the Intel card in Nehru Place, one of my favorite places to be. In the meanwhile, Ramneek जो PC बनाना चाहता था, उसके parts finally आ चुके हैं. So we killed two birds in one stone. So here's the ARC card. It cost me $190 give or take without taxes. Everybody is currently vlogging. But yeah, let's see how far ARC takes us. I'm really optimistic about this. I'm back home. It was a long day and it'll make sense because I recorded two videos today. Here it is, the ARC in front of me for the task ahead. Now a lot of people have asked me why is my case so busted up. Well, this is the original scrapyard PC. This idea for this 22,000 PC was something that came to me last year, 2023, when the GPU price had just crashed and I realized that I can use this PC for so much more. It's like a second server. It's a second PC. It's like a toy I can fiddle with. So it needs to have a little bit more performance as well. So it's really satisfying to tinker with. So this is just another one of its tinkering phases where I'm just gonna put this ARC card in and I'm gonna see where it goes. So yeah, this case with all the busted up interiors and all, 800 rupees flat. Now if anybody wants to see clips from the original 22,000 PC build, I might post a few afterwards, if there is interest. It'll be an incomplete video. I think it'll be fun nonetheless. I won't be able to show you installing the card. I need both of my hands, but what I can show you is the unboxing. Neat little sticker. Whoa, damn, this feels like satin. That side's a bit rubbery. Amazing keyring. Damn. And then this is the quick start guide, and that must be like something saying, oh, welcome, thank you. Yeah, nice. Okay, so let's install it and I'll see you on the other side once the PC is back where it belongs. There we go, card's been installed. Okay, so turning it on, 3, 2, 1. So there is a problem with my home power and possibly the extension board. Okay, so this is half an hour later after a few MCBs flipped. Moment of truth. Okay, the fans have power. I think the GPU lights turn on after this. I don't know why they just light up whenever they're getting power. I have no clue what the issue is there, but whatever, moment of truth. No, might be a problem with my case and the power switch or the connectors. Okay, so this is 10 minutes later. I rewired most of the stuff, especially this cable. That's jerry-rigged. That's like redneck engineering. So I just routed a cable that I had over to the power. I just fixed it in, didn't touch anywhere that it's routed. So, oh god, thank fuck. That looks awesome. And it's posting. Oh, thank god. So let's get the drivers and such installed. I've heard that you need rebar for Intel Arc. So you need rebar, you have to disable CSM, and you have to do this adaptive tessellation for it to actually make sense. I'm gonna try out probably Uncharted and see see where that goes. It's taking an awful long time to load, so fingers crossed. So we have a small problem. Yeah, I don't know why the GPU is 1000 MHz in this game. So this must just be an optimization thing. I don't know what exactly is stopping the GPU from doing more. And especially if I look behind me, frames get considerably better. I might just give it a little more electricity. I genuinely don't know what to do, how to tweak this to make it better. I'm assuming that like memory clocks choking out code clocks here. That's what's happening. But again, that's just an assumption. So I would love to know what's happening. I have no clue. I think I've encountered the weirdest issue with Arc. Running better without rebar? It was stuck originally at 23 or 30 FPS. Now with these graphical intensive areas giving 70 without rebar. So I think Ryzen 3 has a poor implementation of rebar. It leads to instability, where with it off, better performance than what I was otherwise. And it's not because of a change of scenery, because I was testing it here in this exact scene with rebar on, and I was still getting like 40s. Genuinely no clue how that works. I would love to know what my next step should be. I'm going to try and update my BIOS, and then I'm going to update my drivers, full DDU wipe, and turn on rebar and see if it still works. I hope it does, because I feel like I'm on the brink of something good and something productive. I don't want to have rebar off, because I know in some scenarios it's detrimental. By the way, this is that same area with resize bar on. I just want to fix that. By the way, I've been testing this out for 2 days. It's weird, and it's so interesting to actually sniff out, because I didn't know this was possible. I really want to keep this card, if it's not evident. I want to keep this card around, so I might change out my CPU actually. Okay, so it's the next day. I have good news and bad news to share. The bad news is I had to get Windows 11. Discussion online was split between Windows 10 and 11. The good news, Control is working. DX11 easily 60 FPS, 30 FPS. With DXVK goes up to 7580, and it also has a DX12 mode where it's running at 7580. That's a win with Arc. And now, if you can see here, I've actually cranked ray tracing to high. It is running at a 50 FPS. That's a win for Arc. I'll see what I can do once I change out the CPU, and I hope the performance increases further. So yeah, overall Arc has been really fun to tinker with. I am not going to change the GPU. No, this is the most fun I've had with computers in a long while. I really love the experience of just figuring out something new and beating it into submission to working. That has been really enjoyable with Arc. I really want to stick with Arc, and I just want to see where it goes, what it does. This second system has to be a toy for me, basically. That's about it. So maybe I'll cut this video short and I'll give you an update in the next video. Either way, you'll know before me. You'll know before me I'm recording, but when I'm uploading, I'll know before you what I've done. Fuck you.